Welcome to Rochelle's Kosher Kitchen with Chef Larry Gotchman.
This is the eggplant. To us, it's at this time of the year. It's a beautiful vegetable and a very healthy vegetable. And I will show you how I prepare that. Wash it first, and then after I wash it, I peel it, and I slice it the long way. I leave one flat side so you can lay it down without rolling in your hands. I take it to cut it a 1/4 inch thick. You hold the knife up straight and try to roll it straight down. No frying. But the eggplant has to be salted down a little bit and let it rest a while until some of the liquid rolls out of it. So the taste won't be bitter. It's very important to have it salted down. Okay, the second layer goes on top.
Professional chef showing you how to layer your eggplant with the salt. This is awesome, Dad. Standing with you cooking is great. Okay, our second batch is ready to come on out. Laying it on our paper towel in our pan to absorb the rest of the oil. Here comes batch number 3.
Get lightly brown, golden brown, as they say. I call it lightly brown, golden brown, but it's beautiful.
Now we're mincing the shallots. Same way as he did the onions. Right down the middle.
Always make sure you bend your fingers when you go with the knife.
Finally chopping the parsley.
Oh, it smells so good. Those 2 things that we're doing it this way. We double check to make sure there's no response and there's no shells in the egg.
And we're going to be adding 4 eggs into this, right?
4 eggs, yes.
4 eggs. We added in the marinara sauce into the chopped meat with the onions and the breadcrumbs.
Right, now I'm mixing it.
Okay, dig in. Go ahead. It's the best part.
I'm placing the chopped meat a 1/4 way in. Okay, let me just demonstrate how I do it over here. I flatten out the chopped meat. I flatten it out. Okay, and then when you roll it, you put the narrow end in, and that's a roll. Okay. And then you place it into the casserole like that. Rochelle, darling, I'm putting it in the oven now. Cook it for around 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll add the sauce on top. The sauce will be cooked separately. We'll taste it to make sure it tastes just right.
So now my dad and I are working in the kitchen to make the sauce. We have our shallots and onions, about 1/4 cup, maybe a cup of it is now sauteing in our pan. And my dad is cutting up some nice fresh herbs, some parsley and some basil to give it a really fresh taste. And we are using marinara sauce that we bought, and we are going to be adding crushed tomatoes. That will be the little extra tomato flavor that we're going to be adding. And of course, salt and pepper and garlic will all be added. Time to add those fresh herbs right into our sauce. Beautiful smells. Adding a little white wine. And about 1/2 cup is going in.
Yeah.
Bring up the heat.
Okay. And naturally, a little black pepper. I like it on the pepper side. Try it out to see how close we got to the sauce. We added already the salt and the sugar and the seasonings. Let's see how, and the wine. Let's see how close we got. Perfect.
All right, so Dad,
This is gorgeous.
that is one beautiful eggplant rollatini. You and Mom wrote up this beautiful recipe, and now we are sharing it in Rochelle's Kosher Kitchen.
Trade it to you, Rochelle. How it's easy and how beautiful it's going to look. Okay. Then you take a little extra sauce and you pour over the top and put a little parsley over it. This is what it is.
Oh, it looks fantastic. That is a beautiful eggplant rollatini. So happy I was able to share my cooking with my dad. This is a memorable moment.